Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. How is everyone? Please let us know if we actually made it live. I
Yeah,
Yes, I think we are live, so that
yeah.
is good. All right. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. It's very Sunday. Wonderful weekend. It's very sunny here in Texas, but it's very cold. So yeah, not I'm not a fan. Not a
Oh,
fan of cold, but it's cold. It's beautiful, but it's cold. So, Dolores, how's the weather over in the UK?
well, it is sunny and cold, but that's normal. That's about 47 degrees. That's pretty much our weather all year long.
All the time. All the
Love it.
time. So, I want to
Um,
say
y-
hey to Deb Sherman because she is in the chat this morning, as well as Mr. L. Page. Good morning, Mr. Randy. He said these Texas
Randy.
gals, what you gonna do with them? Put them in a jar and look at them.
You'd be covering that jar with a towel.
Be like putting holy water in there and everything else. No, I'm just kidding. So,
Hey,
I
Barbie.
Barbie here. Is Daniel done? I wasn't sure if he was done.
Yeah, he's done. Yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. And happiest of birthdays to Daniel. It is Daniel Tacky Isme's birthday today, so happy birthday to you.
Happy
Super.
birthday.
He did not get my little gift that I sent him in time, so but he is going to get it. It's the thought that counts. Who is that, Chica?
Yes.
And good morning, Michelle. Oh, that's right. Dawn and the kids are there.
Hey,
But thank you
Michelle.
so much for coming in to say, hey, that's a busy girl. That
She
Michelle, she's a
is.
busy girl. She can get some stuff done now. I'm not gonna lie.
She she can. She do.
So is Chica still up there? Look, I'm looking down like I can see it, but
Yes, she's there's a tail.
it's like Louie. They said when Katie from Vintage and Vinyl, she records a video, she has a great radio voice. But when she's recording a video with a lot of energy, they said Louie just goes crazy and just starts barking and everything. And so it's really hard for her to record a video. Now, if she's just talking or whatever, they said, it just depends on if the sprinklers come on or something like that. But
Oh yeah.
our animals are animals.
Well,
So
this
I
yeah.
go ahead.
Oh, this cat don't want nothing to do with me till I'm sitting here.
That's a cat, though. That's a cat. So, y'all, let me tell you a little bit about today's chat. I'm actually really excited because it's going to be like a working live for me. Told you in a couple of videos and posted that I was gifted a bunch of things from my wonderful friend Hetty. We've been friends for a long time. We go thrifting together. Hey, Tammy. And we've been thrifted together. She's been in videos of mine before. Well, she's just really busy with kids and husbands and moms and church, and she does some other things she does stuff for everybody. She's not going to be reselling anymore. So she was clearing out her inventory, and I did like two or three videos on the hard goods. And then I also was like, what's in this box? Y'all, it was 170 pieces of jewelry.
That just makes my day.
Guess who knows nothing about jewelry? This girl right here. Literally, I actually don't even have on earrings today, but literally, I usually just wear my cross or something. So, hey, Miss Sarah Lee. Hey, Sharon.
Hey, Sarah Lee, Sharon,
Um,
Tammy.
and so I did a video that I messed up, y'all. I posted it at 9 p.m. I was supposed to post it at 9 a.m. on Friday. Sorry. So it came out a little late. I went through about 25 pieces of jewelry and said what I knew about them, but realized even more that I know nothing. So it's really hard for me to price things for resale because that's what she wants me to do with them. She wants me to resell them. Of course, for myself, I've offered her all kinds of trade and everything. We're actually going to trade some stuff. Um, but I don't know. And so when you don't know, you own that and you say, I need to ask an expert. So I rang up my good friend Dolores in the UK and was like, hey, would you be
Hey, girl.
interested in helping? Hey, girl, hey, helping me. I want to identify it. Like I couldn't tell you what is glass bead, what is plastic bead, what is lucite, what is real metal, what is, I don't know. So I know Dolores taught me one trick on how to determine if they are glass, which is to tap it on your teeth. My mom's so offended by that. Um, so she's like, don't put that in your mouth. And I'm like, I'm not, I'm just tapping it on my teeth right here. So, but it does work. It does work, Dolores. It works.
Yeah.
So I have picked, I think we talked about maybe 15 or 20 pieces. She was like,
Hmm.
let's do that many pieces. I'm sure for her, I'm going to show it to y'all. So it's kind of going to be like a haul. But Dolores is going to help me figure out what it's called. Like, she's going to help me to find out. Sorry, y'all, I'm opening something. There is, if there's a maker. Hey, Mama. Good morning. I see my mom,
Hey,
Bella Rose, in
girl.
the chat. Happy Sunday. We just got done with church. And Geneva's in the chat. Hello.
Hey,
And
Geneva.
Leanne. Good morning.
Lynn. Hey, Jessica, girl.
Hey, girl. How are you? So I actually brought my price tags and stuff because when I price things for resale, first of all, everything that comes in my house gets a label on it. I might decorate with it, still has a tag on it. It's like living with Minnie Pearl. I don't know what to say. Um, but I do have a lot of people who will say, hey, I'm looking for this, or they'll see it in a haul or something. And I don't want to have to think about it and research it. So what I do is when I come in, I haul it, I research it, I price it, I put it in my inventory, and everything gets a tag. That way, if somebody asks me about it, or it goes to the booth, or it goes to one of my markets, I don't have to think about it, right? It's pretty
Right.
easy for me. So that she said she's freezing. Oh, oh no. You don't know where that's
Lord.
been, she said. She said, you don't know where that's been about tapping it.
True.
So what she's going to do is kind of help me today. But I thought, I was like, a lot of people have jewelry. They get it from estate sales. Um, they get it handed down to them. Sometimes it's in stuff when you buy stuff at Goodwill. Um, and the purpose is to resell that, and it may help other resellers and buyers alike because you need to know, like, hey, that's not a glass beaded thing, and they're charging for it as if it is, and vice versa. You need to know if you're getting a good deal on it. Now, I was going to tell Dolores, she hasn't heard this yet, so surprise. Dolores, when I'm pricing it, because I have so much inventory,
Hmm.
she does Etsy. So, Dolores, I'm going to stop and let Dolores kind of tell you a little bit about herself, her channel, her Etsy, and how you got into jewelry. And then we'll talk about the duo dive. So, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So thank you. I'm Dolores from Miss Damn Jewelry. I have a channel of the same name, Miss Damn Jewelry. My Etsy shop is Damn Jewelry UK. The Damn are the letters of my name. It's my initials, so it's not a bad word. Um, I got into jewelry making in 1997, and I've been making it ever since. And a couple of years ago, and I've always been into vintage jewelry, always, always. I've always loved it. And a few years ago, I went to, oh, hang on a minute. Hey D, D,
D, I see
D,
you.
D.
D, how you doing, D? Are you freezing
Okay.
too? Oh, she was not happy about all that snow she got the other day. Sorry.
Sorry, I digress. So I started selling vintage jewelry when I went to my friend's house in New Hampshire in 2017. She does estate sales.
Hmm.
That's what she does. And she had this costume jewelry in her basement, and she was like, I don't know what to do with this. So I said I'd resell it for her, and that's how I got started. I realized when I put the vintage jewelry into my Etsy shop, I started to get more traffic
Yeah.
because because some people don't necessarily look at handmade jewelry, but they definitely look at vintage. So as a result, even though I'd sell a piece of vintage, I would start selling my jewelry more. So it just kind of brought more traffic to my Etsy shop. And I just do I sell all my vintage jewelry on Etsy. And I love
So
vintage jewelry any
you
kind.
also curate and make, like, so you have all of the materials, like the beads. I mean, I know that people even buy parts from you, right?
Yes, I also sell. So I have a lot of supplies because obviously you need lots of different supplies to make lots of different things. Sometimes I have excess, so I'll take my excess and I'll sell them on Etsy as well. I'll sell excess beads, excess jewelry making supplies, sometimes even have excess tools. So I'll sell those as well.
So do you use jewelry, like if you get a piece of jewelry and it's clearly broken or missing stones, are you able to extract the stones that are in there and use them for something else?
So what I normally do if I get like a piece of jewelry, like let's say a brooch that has a stone missing, I'll hang on to it. And I usually will, sometimes I can find a stone that'll fit in it. Sometimes the stone doesn't fit just right, and you can tell it's been added. So I'll
Hmm.
put that aside. And what I do is I make these collar necklaces. It's like this metal collar. And then I take all the broken brooches and I apply them to this metal collar. So you have this piece of just like vintage jewelry adorned on this collar, and
Mm.
it make it into a necklace. So I do use broken pieces.
Dolores, are you frozen or is it me?
Oh. I'm not frozen, I don't think. I don't see. Oh, maybe it was me. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's Beth. I think it might be Beth. Oh, there
Okay,
she comes.
y'all.
It's
Oh my
you.
gosh, is it really that noise? Dolores, talk.
I don't hear a noise.
Sound like you're in time warp.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Go out
I don't
and try
know.
to come back in. Was I
Okay.
frozen just now? Because it said my connection was
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, you were
Y'all,
just
I
frozen. Let me.
just had them out here. I just had them out here doing all this kind of stuff. So try to go out and come back in and let's see if that works. I'll
Okay.
say hey to some people. Y'all, I'm so sorry. We have been round and round with Xfinity and Comcast, and they were just here. They fixed all kinds of things. So it's me, Mom. Okay. It's me. Ah. Okay. I may have to go out and come back in and let her do it. Thank you for letting me know. I saw you, Miss Geneva, coming in. And I also saw who else came in that Miss Sharon and Miss Nancy. So you were not frozen, is what my mom is saying. Can y'all hear me now? You're fine. I'm fine, Mom. Yes. So we don't really know what's wrong with it. They just redid all of our connections. He said there is a vibration in my area. So you can see me and hear me. Yes? Good. Okay, so Dolores is going to go out and come back in. I don't know why it does that. I'll actually take this one off of Wi Fi, even though that's not the issue. I know it was poltergeist. That's so scary and on a Sunday. All right, try again, Dolores.
Can you hear me now?
Do y'all hear her?
Well, you kind of need to hear me too.
Y'all hear her like I hear her?
How do you hear me?
Mom's going, just keep going. Y'all hear her? You hear her? Okay, well, I can just tell you that I can't hear her at all. Hold on a second. Let's do this. All right, try it now, Dolores.
Can you hear me now?
Mm-mm. Okay, maybe I need to go out. Do I need to go out and come back in?
Okay.
Y'all let me know. I had to call my electric company. A tree limb hit my phone line yesterday, so the power flickers.
Oh.
Oh no. Miss Randy said he hears you when his eyes are closed.
That must be scary, Randy.
So hold on. All right, hold on.
Well, hello, welcome to Best Channel. Um, so what I was saying is, oh, here she comes. Oh, she's coming back.
Now undo your earbuds. I just did that. Hold on. I just undid my earbuds. Oh, it says having issues. Yeah, I'm having issues. Let's. Okay, now my earbuds are completely off.
Hey, Pam.
Oh. Hey Pam, we Dolores on my end sounds like a robot.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to try? I can come
Okay.
out, go out and come back again.
What?
Do you want me to try to go out and come back in?
You're gonna have to
I
type
could
it. I
try.
know, D, right? So y'all are hearing it. Hey, Colleen, Mom says
I hate
stop
screaming.
poking at it. Be quiet. But Dolores on my end, y'all, sounds like she's in a time warp. So I don't know. I can't keep going because she's supposed to help me, Mom. Beth is off. Dolores is fine. So, but she's supposed to help me identify. If I can't hear her, that's not going to work. Barbie says they're both fine on your end, on her end. Are you doing something with your earbud? We try to wear earbuds because StreamYard said we weren't able to hear each other.
How do I sound now?
No.
Okay, the same. Let me come back and come completely out and go back
Did
in.
you
Yeah.
turn your earbuds completely off?
Let me turn them off.
Don't start, Brian, talking about my speed. Brian's going to talk about my yeah, they're because I think she's trying to turn them off, Mom. Y'all, I'm so sorry. This happens every single time we try to do it. And you know what? Didn't Vinny have a bunch of problems the other day? Um, D, didn't Vinny have a whole bunch of problems with that? Yeah, Thrifty City. Okay,
Okay. Can
Dolores,
you
are
hear
your
me? How do
earbuds
I
totally
sound?
disconnected?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes. Hello. Can you
Okay,
hear me?
it's still the same. And then Daniel
Oh,
had problems the other day too.
yeah. Let me go out and come back in.
Okay, she's going to try it one more time. I don't know. Brian, Pam, Kibi Collectibles' husband, is, yeah, it's barely moving. My download speed is barely moving, Brian. It's like 1.29. I have no idea. Well, first of all, I'm not on internet. That's probably why. Let's try it again, people, shall we? Hey, Picasso Cat, we are fighting. Yeah, I should be fine. It's climbing. He tells me to check it all the time. No, I'm on internet here. I just have to see. Let's just see if she can come back. If not, let me I'll have to show y'all what this is. Let's see.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, but where are you?
I'm in my house. Let me where am
No,
I?
girl, are you serious right now? She said, I'm in my house.
Whoa.
There she is. Okay, whew. Let's go fast before it changes its mind.
Yes.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I got all this jewelry. I don't know what to do with it, and I don't know how to sell it because I don't know how to price it because I don't know what it is. Period. I had to call an expert. That's what Dolores is here for. So we're going to try to get through some pieces. I'm going to show it to her. We're going to talk about it. It's like a live haul, and then she's going to help me price it. But it is going to be beneficial for sellers and buyers alike. Like I said, you need to know what you're buying. You need to know if you're getting a good deal. And what I was going to tell Dolores is I don't have Etsy. I don't have eBay. I can't leave jewelry in the shop.
Mhm.
So it is going to have to be sold either at a market or on live sales. So you might say, hey, on Etsy, I would get this for it. And on a, but I would price it for you for a live sale at this amount. Does that make
Mhm.
sense? Yeah, I need a
Yes.
little Brian Wi-Fi is what they said. Um, okay, so let's start. I'm gonna say, what do you think this is? So everything's in little bags because my friend Hetty actually started researching this because she was reselling. And so she's researched several pieces. So there are some pieces that have information with them. So Dolores, are you calling, would you say this is 80s, 90s?
Let
So
me see
here's
that.
the chain.
Oof.
It's a
I,
statement piece for sure. And
I
it's
would
got like a
say,
lion head on that.
yeah, 80s.
Yeah, definitely that thick chain.
Yeah. I mean, they
It's
still
almost
wear
like a.
that here, but
They still wear it there.
the guys do. They wear the really big, thick, heavy gold chains.
Oh Lord. And so I do not see, she gave me a loop. I've looked for some of this. I do not see make and marker or marker and maker on any of this. This looks like a lion head, but it's kind of not really greatly done. You see, it's how
Right.
it's not really refined.
Yeah.
Yeah, Run DMC, definitely. Um, and so I know that all of this is costume.
Yeah.
Um, so what would you call this? This is not a box chain,
It's a
and it
curb
doesn't.
chain.
It's a what?
It's like a curb chain. CURB.
Curb, like Kirby Hancock.
Like don't hit the curb
Okay,
when you when you're
and
driving.
it's not. It's actually not very long. It's probably now, Dolores. When you're measuring jewelry, you said just measure it like this.
Nope. Uh-uh.
Ah, I did it wrong again.
You have to
That's
measure the whole thing. Because that's how you get, like, if it's a 16-inch or an 18-inch or a 20-inch, you measure the whole thing.
But then it only lays so much.
Yes, but if you say 8 inches, that's not going to fit around anybody's neck.
Then there's that. This would be 18 inches then.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So even with this, so we would call this an 18-inch necklace.
Uh-huh.
So here's what I do. I write down 18-inch curb chain with medallion. Do we
Yes, with
add
a
that?
medallion, with a line medallion on it. Does the black part of the medallion, does that look enameled or no? Painted?
Why is she asking hard questions?
Is it shiny?
It is shiny. It looks like it's painted.
Okay, it could be painted. Yeah, enamel is painted
Okay.
on before it's before it's fired.
But see, this is to me like not very.
It's probably painted. To be fair, it's probably like with a paint, like
yeah, and it's like glossy spray paint, if that makes sure.
Very urban.
But then again, I thought the lipstick holder was a ring. So why do we ask me?
No.
Right?
There's that.
So, all right, looking at some of this, and maybe some of this would be like jewelry lot, like a jewelry jar or a mystery jewelry box.
Yeah.
So, do you think like something like this is jewelry box or like sell?
A jewelry box.
Okay.
So, and here's a good tip that Nancy said. You know how you measured it half? So it was 8 inches. Double that is 16.
Oh, look at y'all, so smart.
Well, Nancy is smart.
And so would you, like, if you did not do it, what would that, so just a quick price, would you just do, I see, because to me, I would never wear it. It was never my
Now,
style.
that's not to say it's not someone else's style.
Right. I do know a lot of people who did wear this style with
Yeah.
like a turtleneck. They would have it like a turtleneck and a black, like a black sweater turtleneck or something. But hey, Lori. So
Hey, Lord.
I mean, is this something that you would do? Like, I don't know, what would you even put on that?
If I was going to put up an Etsy shop, 10 to 12, honestly.
So do like in a live sale, what, 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's you just, I mean, you're going to need it. That's a specific look. Like, it's not something, like, if you get, like, you can get vintage jewelry and you think anybody would wear that. Like, everybody would. That is a specific look.
Yeah. My mom's going to use that for parts. Okay. I'm telling you, I wasn't kidding, Randy. I'm not kidding. Okay. So we're going to go to the next. Now, I remember having one of these chains, and this one still has the tag on it. It is from Elegance, made in India. Elegante.
No, it's elegant.
Sorry, didn't see the apostrophe. That makes it fancy, like Target. And it says minor imperfections are the beauty and characteristics of handcraft jewelry, style number S795, but there's no price, and it says made in India.
Mm-hmm.
So I had one of these chains, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I did.
Put it close. Let me see it.
Hold on. It's one of the wire
snake chain.
It's a what?
Snake chain.
Snake chain.
like a snake, like.
Yeah, I get you, but I didn't know that all these had names. Um, and then it actually has the medallion in the center. Now that's like, I'm gonna say that that's like I guess acrylic, but it's made to look like stone.
Tap on teeth and find out. No, I'm just kidding. Your mom's watching.
I think it's plastic,
Okay.
like acrylic or something. Sorry, Mom. Dolores made me do it. But this
Oh,
is, I mean,
serpentine. Yeah, snake or serpentine. The name of it.
it's really pretty.
It
I
is
mean, now
pretty.
this is all like silver and it elegante on the back.
Elegante.
The medallion, I mean, this is like 3 inches long.
Yeah, it's
or like
a big
2 inches
piece.
wide. So,
oh,
my mom just said, "Barf." She's gonna vomit. She's like, "I'll put that in your mouth." Now it doesn't have the fold over. You remember the one that you put in and fold over? This one has a lobster.
Oh, interesting.
So it's newer.
Well, I mean, lobster claws have been around for a while, so I'd say that was from the 80s, or maybe even 90s, early 90s.
Yeah, I mean, I like the coloring on the pendant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I would per se wear it with this thin. It's kind of
Yeah,
thin, but I guess
would.
it does go with it.
Well, here's the thing about if someone buys it, they could wear it with that chain, or maybe use a ribbon, or
Yeah.
A larger or a cord, like a leather cord. That would look pretty. Leather cord.
So of course, I'd sell it all together because I don't know anything. I mean, I wouldn't take it apart.
Right. Yeah. No, you'd sell it like that. I'd sell it for probably 14, 15.
Mom says you can make a brooch out of the pendant. So what would you call this? Is this just a pendant?
A pendant on a serpentine or a snake chain. Let me just let my cat out because she's driving me nuts. It's Chica, of course.
But then supposedly she's going to be jumping on the thing.
Yeah, well.
So see, y'all, I told you it really was going to be a working one. So what'd you say? Hold on. Picasso Cat said I would change out the chain. Yeah. Do y'all remember the silver? I've got some over there. They literally were like collars and they were thin. And I had one that went into a V so that the pendant sat right in there. But you know, if they want to get rid of the chain and just keep this piece, I think this piece is really pretty. But yes, that is acrylic, right? Because I know that's not stone. It's not cold or anything.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things that Christine from Side Street Market was talking about is that she was having the feel of them, and that if these were like cold, that might mean that they were actual stone or something.
And here's a good point that Nancy had. A lot of people use that for cosplay, like that lion one and that big one. They'll use the big metals or big pendants and medallions for like cosplay. Yeah.
I don't really know that I know what cosplay is.
It's where people dress up as characters, and that's all I know about it. That's
so like Halloween all the time.
Yeah, I think they're dressing characters or in periods in time, and they go to, I guess, cosplay conventions. I don't know.
So Leanne had said something about cabochon. I'm not really sure that I know what cabochon is. I know you talked about that on the duo dive. And y'all, I did link that duo dive with Katie and Patrick below in the description, because Dolores talks a lot about, especially jewelry, but especially brooches and stuff. So I did link that below. Let's see. What did Mom say? Make a brooch out of the pendant. Everybody's saying brooch. Yeah, Colleen said her kids are into that cosplay, so it is all the time. Okay, so here's a piece. Now I know it's older because Dolores has taught me a few things, and that is, and I also heard her say it in that duo dive. It's a brooch. Okay, let me show you the brooch first.
Ooh.
Now it's missing a pearl.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So would you hang on to this and it's got different colors. So there's green and yellow.
Yeah, the petals.
The petals.
Are different colors, yeah.
And it's missing one here, but it is riveted.
Mm-hmm.
Now it doesn't have the V on the back, but the clasp piece,
yeah.
And it is a true C. So That true C
Yeah.
is that it just goes underneath.
Slips under it. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I use one of these. Can y'all see that? See how that just goes up underneath? So it's not a safety rollover. It just was hooking right underneath there. And look, this one, it's so old and brittle that like this one just came out. Now, see, I would just put some glue in there, but even the little pearls are older. You can tell that they're older. So this is a piece that I would probably send to Dolores, because she would be able to either farm it out for parts or she would ever be able to fix it.
Now, let me just say, as much as I would love for you to send me all the broken jewelry you ever come across, the great thing about that is if you have enough pieces, you can make like a grab bag and sell it, because people like myself, I'm not the only one who does this. Other people buy it for parts, spares, repairs, parts. I buy stuff like that sometimes. Bags of broken jewelry. So you could get a bunch of broken jewelry in a bag and sell it on like that. You could sell it like that, honestly.
And I do know that people make those pictures, like the Christmas trees and the different pictures. I do know that they do that. So tell me again the cabochon. I don't think I let you finish.
So a cabochon is it's a French word, and it means head, but it's caboche. I'm probably saying it wrong, and it's usually a flat back with a convex rounded top. Usually, they're not always that way, but it's got a flat back, so it sits in a setting, so you can.
So it would be like this brooch.
That would be like a cabochon, yeah.
So y'all, I mean, they're usually this brooch before. It's the little sugared. So it's kind of like a semicircle. It's like a half, right? Because the back is flat, but it's domed.
So it was obviously when they first started cutting, before they could really cut gemstones, they would do it that way because it's easier just to convex top, flatten the back, put it in a setting. And so, but I mean, you get other things that you can put in settings called rivolis, which is a whole different thing. A rivoli is where the back is pointed and it sets in a setting, and there's
so it's like a diamond that goes
right. Yeah, that'd be like setting. A rivoli. Yeah.
Okay. Just say what you mean. Mean what you say. You gotta be so fancy. So the next piece, this is the kind I love. It has a note: Kenneth Cole double strand semi-precious accent stones. So she did the work, but this is it.
Oh yeah, so it's chips, like gemstone chips.
So it's got some little metal square. Those are metal.
Those are hematite.
I'm sorry, you're what?
You heard me. No, I didn't stutter. No, it's a type of natural stone, hematite.
This metal thing?
It's a stone. Yeah, it's not metal.
The colors are beautiful.
And it is pretty.
Double stranded. It does have. I mean, that helps when it has the little thing that says Kenneth Cole on it.
Oh, okay.
So she identified this one for me. Now, with it being Kenneth Cole, with it being marked, and this one is, oh gosh,
it's a long one.
Yeah. This one is going to be I'm going to call it 15.
So 30 inch necklace.
No. Oh yeah, 30, because I measured it this way. So 30 inch. And it's double stranded. Wow, the colors in it, I just love the colors.
It is good.
She said it's a very plentiful stone.
It is.
Yeah, they are. They do look like little chips. Dolores, you're so smart. You should go into business for jewelry or something. Okay, so Kenneth Cole, and it is double. She did a lot of the work on this for me.
She did put a lot of information there for you.
And so, would you call it semi-precious accent stones?
They're semi-precious stones. Yeah, semi-precious chip stones because they're chips.
Accent or chip stones. So, because Kenneth Cole is modern,
yeah,
still it's pricey. So how do you price that?
I love that. It's double stranded. It's got obviously my precious stones. A lot of people um, use the stones for their healing properties, if that's what you're into. What's the? Oh, it's got a lobster and
Yeah, a
oh,
big one.
does it have an extension chain? Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a
I
1, 2. That's probably going to be. That is a 3.5 inch extension chain
yeah. So it's
from
almost a
here.
38, 37, 38-inch necklace.
Yeah. I
Something
mean,
like that. I mean, I don't know what Kenneth Cole goes for in out in the world because I never have bought Kenneth Cole jewelry. Um, but just because it's so good, it's double stranded and it's got a lot of pieces and it's so colorful. I don't know. I would put something like that in my shop for 18 to 20. But now in a live sale, you might want to do like 15 or 14 or 15. Even 16. I think it's a good piece.
so I was talking to Miss Pam about it too, about all this jewelry, and Miss Pamela Blanchard, because she has a lot of jewelry too, and
Mm,
she was like, if it goes for one set and that's not you're comfortable with that,
yeah.
just take it down and let it be. Let the audience decide.
Yeah.
So
100%.
make it an offer up.
Because it's different with me. I have set price because I have a shop. You're dealing with people as they're on. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Completely different thing.
So, but I love those colors.
Oh, I
I
think it's
mean,
great.
like almost a beachy to me.
Very
Like
summery, very festival. Yeah.
okay, so the next one I know is pretty common. And so I will say that this reminds me of Harwin.
Oh, yeah. That's a Harwin piece, all right. Which I do love Harwin.
So Harwin is an area, it's a wholesale area here.
Oh,
Yeah, I agree, Randy. It was. Everybody was Kenneth Cole everything. I do
the
not
shizzle.
see any type of make or mark. Now, this would be in Texas. We wear a
Oh,
lot of these
mm-hmm.
colors all year round,
Mm.
especially now since we're at the rodeo.
Yeah.
You will see a lot of this. There was another piece that was beautiful. It was multi-strand, and it was little tiny glass beads. I could tell. Put them on my teeth. But it was. I would call. I said in the video, we call this a rodeo necklace. So these colors are my. I love these colors.
They're
So
pretty
because it's
together.
a cross and because of these colors. Hey Beth, this. I mean the cross itself from the hanging part. That's 3.5 inches.
That's a good
This
piece.
is
I
three
love
and a half
that.
inches. Now this is a shorter piece, so it's gonna lay like this. It's gonna lay right like mine.
Well, it's got that extension chain on it, so it
Yeah,
might,
it
yeah.
does. Now the extension chain, I'm gonna say, hold on, because these lobster claws with nails are not good.
I know.
The extension is about 3.5 as well. So if I'm measuring it the Beth way, and we have to then multiply, this is 24.
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
20, I think it was 20. Hold on. So I would say it's 24 with the extension.
Okay.
So
And the
21
pendant?
and the pendant.
Okay.
Because it's going to be short. It's going to be like this.
Yeah.
It's going to be a shorter one.
So
Hold
what's
on.
just the chain measurement?
Hold on. It's in my hair now. So without just the chain,
Yeah.
and I don't think it can come off. I mean, I guess you could take it off with the pliers and open it up, but see, it doesn't
Yeah,
kind of,
no.
the beads don't go through
Go
there.
through it. Yeah.
The chain itself without the extender, 15.
Okay. So it's about a
Um,
16-inch with the.
Beth, right now, she's helping me price it. I am going to be putting stuff in live sales because I have 170 pieces. Now, luckily, jewelry doesn't take up a lot of space, which is good. But absolutely, my email is right there. If y'all are interested in a piece or something, go ahead and email me afterwards. And, the whole purpose is the lady gave it to me. She wanted me to use it for resale. she was like, I mean, and I've given some pieces away, which she was okay with because, you know, they like Dolores. There's a couple of pieces that I said I'm picking these out for Dolores. And she was okay with that, but she really wants me to resell these. So if you're interested in something that you see today, literally I'm using today as a learning tool for me and everybody else. So yeah,
Can
just
I
let
see
me know.
the beads on it up close?
They are plastic.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Ah, but they're faceted plastic. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. I do know that word.
Well, that would be make it a little bit lighter.
Now this, no, this is
Those are
metal.
glass. Yeah.
That's a weighty piece, but I guess,
Metal.
you know, if these were glass, that would be a
That'd
really
be
heavy
heavy.
necklace.
I mean, I'd still wear it, but
Yes, you would. So what did I say that this was? Like 20, do I count when I measure, do I count with the extension or I
okay.
don't count
So
with the extension?
what I do when I list stuff, I say this is the length of the necklace, and then you have maybe a 3-inch extension chain. So overall, you're with the extension chain. With the extension chain, you might as well measure it all because if people are going to wear it and they need the extension chain, they're going to use the extension chain.
So I would just put that it would be blue and brown gem. I don't want to use the word bedazzled.
You want to say a blue and topaz because brown sounds so,
But
like.
I like topaz is a great one because it's my birthstone.
So you'd say like a topaz and blue. I just say rhinestone cross with a plastic bead chain or acrylic bead chain.
Okay.
You want to use words, and I'm not. I mean, this is just me listing. You want to use words that are attractive to people. You don't want to use brown and plastic. You want acrylic and topaz.
Well, and that's the point of doing this is because, I mean, I don't know. And you really, when you, I mean, this is not the kind of stuff that I sell.
Right.
There's other things that I know about. You ask me about Anna Lee's, I can tell you about Anna Lee dolls.
Oh,
You ask about some of this other stuff, I can tell you about it. But this is not my wheelhouse at all. And so I don't want to sound, I want to sound somewhat educated. Who is it, Mr. L. Page?
he say fancy up your words.
Fancy up my words. All right.
Well, it just sounds more attractive when you say certain things. You know what I mean? Like,
she said, this piece is hush, sell it now. But it's true. I mean, it is truly a working time, but of course they are all up for grabs. Now, this is another piece that I literally put for craft because I looked at this piece. There was somebody that needed a pair of what I call pageant earrings.
oh yes.
So
like
we call these pageant earrings because they are bling bling like you wouldn't believe. Now they do have the screw backs on them.
Oh wow.
The problem is that this one is sprung.
Oh,
it is a pair. Huh?
I said, your spring is sprung.
Your spring is sprung. It is a pair. Now, this is something that I would consider, it is absolutely beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I'm all over the pageant jewelry. The pageant jewelry is, that's just the blingier the better for me, you know? But when I didn't see y'all, that's just says evening gown. You could wear this mopping the kitchen floor and still feel fancy.
Going to the local dollar store.
Yeah, go to the dollar store with this. They'll be like, oh, look at that fancy lady coming into the dollar store.
They got lots of dollars.
Yeah. But I mean, it's none of the stones are missing, but you can't really sell it as a wearing piece because that is sprung.
Right.
So, I mean, for me, that would then go in one of the craft lots and it would look beautiful. This would absolutely be beautiful in one of the pictures, like the Christmas trees or something, because of all of the bling.
Also, if you let me see the back.
It can be unhinged.
Yeah, you can make a pendant out of it as well.
Yeah, potentially there are 3 separate pieces. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could totally make a pendant out of the big part. And here's the thing about Leanne said this now, and this makes sense.
Yeah, right, Kitschy Corner. I was so mad about that the other day.
I wouldn't list it as rodeo necklace either. Now in Texas, that would be absolutely fine. But if you're going to try to hit a bigger market, you know, if I'm selling jewelry here, I'm not putting rodeo. even if I had that cross and that necklace that you had,
Right.
people be like, "What rodeo? We don't have rodeos
Yeah.
here." You know, so you have to kind of also like, if you were just selling it in Texas, absolutely fine, people would understand that. Or
Yeah.
where but here there's no rodeos, so
Right.
yeah.
Hey, New England thrifter. So, I mean, it's absolutely true because there are actual whole stores of jewelry or vendors, and all they specialize at the Houston Livestock and Rodeo, which is for like 4 weeks.
A
They
month,
pay thousands of dollars, like it's $1,200 or $1,500 to be a vendor. And they have this big open vendor space, and all they sell is the rodeo. This is rodeo bling. I call it pageant bling, and the other stuff. And it's just the blingier, the gaudier, the better. So, okay, my next piece is a what do you call this when they kind of loop around each other? Now this one you can separate, but sometimes they're attached.
Oh, what is that called?
It's
Oh, I
I
have
call this
some.
just a regular bracelet, but she has a note in here that says Katy Perry unconditional.
All right, Katy Perry.
Unconditionally is what she has. And it has a little it has 3 little gems on it. This one says, I think it says prism. That one says prism. There's a little butterfly, and then this one says unconditionally.
Wonder if that was her perfume.
I don't know. So, I mean, and for me, this is the smallest thing on me, y'all. So these bracelets, they always literally slide off. So if I'm doing something, they slide off. And I guess you could make it smaller, but I don't know.
You squeeze it.
But it doesn't, it doesn't really squeeze.
Oh, okay.
So it's just those
what
pierced earrings that are pretty to throw into a craft bag. Yeah. That's what we were. Looks like Alex and Annie. She has. I don't know. So she has Katy Perry unconditionally. It says unconditionally right here. So maybe it is like a perfume. Yeah. You can squeeze it, but it doesn't stay. It's not one that's adjustable. I mean, it's kind of set like that. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. No, I'm trying to figure out what it's called.
So how do you measure a bracelet? Like, do you just do the diameter? That can't be right.
Inside. Yeah. If it's a chain, obviously you can measure the whole thing. But if it's something like that, yeah, you would measure that because the person has to know if their hand is going to go through it. So
yeah, so like my hand goes through it, but then no, it's a bracelet, but then if I were working, it's gonna fall right off without a coil bracelet, maybe. Like a gold coil bracelet. Well, your coil bracelets are, I call them springs because they're round. They go multiple.
They're called memory wire. Yeah, the ones that I make are memory wire.
So I'm just that would be what, a 2.5 inch. You call it gold tone, right?
Right, gold tone.
And so this is not like vintage or anything like that. So if I'm doing it at a show, this is probably going to go more for a young teen or young girl, but you never know. So I don't see this being more than $5 to $8.
Yeah, because it might have come free with the purchase of perfume. That's what it
could have been.
It's kind of like a bangle,
I don't know, because it has the bangles on it, Leanne. Would you do that up at the top with the bangles? Literally, it comes all the way up off the arm.
Well, the bangles kind of dangle on your arm. Yeah. So it doesn't have to be, they're not normally fitted like a bracelet.
All right. So, and thank you, New England Thrifter, for reminding people to do a thumbs up. So we said we're going to do 5 to 8 on that. Because, like started at 5 or put it for 5 or, and then I have some people that are coming to look at it they want to have stock gifts. My Chihuahua might appreciate it. Good point. All right. So here's another piece of earrings. I'm saying 80s on these. These say, hold on, Berebi, and she has $12 on these. Oh, it's marked Berebi, but the E has, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, Dolores, but the E has like a little accent. So let me show you what they are. They're little big gold tone, and like, so it has like the button at the top.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and
yeah.
and then it has like this enamel.
Like that, like a cream. Is it a cream colored enamel?
Yeah, it's like a creamish yellow, but it has the gold button. You remember those, the buttons? I have like, that's 80s, right?
Yeah, that's very dynasty, darling.
Yeah, like Dynasty.
What was the spell that the name again?
It's Berebi, but the Ber accent E. I've seen them on purses, backpacks. Are you talking about the bracelets that you've seen? So, I mean, that's about as long of an earring as I can wear.
Yeah.
Hey, Southern Mermaid. So, with these types that have earrings like this, I mean, definitely you could sell them. She has that, she looked it up, and they were last sold for 12. I don't think in a live sale. I mean, in a live sale, I'm thinking like 6 to 8. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
it's just to kind of move it, unless it is some real vintage maker. I just don't, because we just have so much jewelry. Oh, okay, yeah, with the like attaching them to a purse. Yeah, maybe you could also like loop your keys on that. That would be a good idea. Loop your keys or a scarf or something like that. Did you ever find anything on the Berebi?
Let me see. Berebi.
Yeah, but the second E.
Yeah, I think it's Edgar Barabi. That's I'm
The
finding.
designer's name is Edgar Barabi, is what Southern Mermaid is saying.
Yeah, Edgar Barabi. Yeah, and well, he's got. Let me see. Hold please. Um.
I mean, see, I have to also admit that sometimes, y'all, this isn't my jam.
Well,
So
the plainer ones go for. I mean, about. And I mean plainer like what you have. There's some more ornate ones. They go for anywhere from 10 to 25.
yeah, she had 12 on them, so she must have had them
Yeah.
listed already.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one, you'll like this one. I'm gonna say it's older because it has the screw. Remember when I was like, how do you get this off? And you were like, screw it over. Hold on, I gotta get rid of the bot.
Oh, I didn't say it. Sorry. Like
So it has a screw clasp right here. Like, is this a screw barrel clasp? Is that what that's called?
yeah, it's a barrel clasp.
Okay. Now this says faceted green agate stone necklace.
Yeah, agate. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Now she does say that there is one chipped. So, oh, here it is. There's supposed to be a chip right there.
Wow.
Can you see it?
Very tiny. Yeah, you probably wouldn't see it. I mean, how close is it to, is it
See?
in the middle
It's right there.
of the necklace? Oh, it's, but yeah, you're not able to see that. I mean,
And
no,
so this would be,
no one's gonna be that close to you. Gosh.
well, it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be that close to you.
So I'm going to call it 18 because it's 9 and a piece.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to call it 18 inches. It's weighty.
Yeah, because it's some precious stone, and they're like graduated. The beads are graduated where they go from larger to smaller.
Oh yeah, I see that now. Duh. But I love the striation colors in there.
Yeah, it is pretty.
So what do we do with that?
Because it's natural stone. I would say like between 16 and 20 because it's a natural stone.
Okay. And again, it's not something that I would wear. And you know, y'all, honestly, I was saying this in my video that I see people that
Oh, did she freeze?
here we go again, y'all.
Yeah.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Guess who's coming back tomorrow?
Oh,
Comcast. They better bring extra people and some SLPD with them. Thanks, Mr. L-Page. So, like I was saying in my video, is some people really pull this jewelry off. I've just never been one that could pull accessories off. I mean, I guess these don't kind of go with softball mitts and all that, but I like the pageant jewelry, but that was about it. Because that's dress up. All right. Here's another really big one. Now, the one with the circle and the bar that goes through the clasp.
Toggle.
What? It's called what?
A toggle.
Toggle. Look how big this sucker is.
Bam!
That's, you got to be a weightlifter to wear this.
You're like,
So,
so heavy. Is it stones?
yes.
Shell. It's shell. It looks like.
No, that's stone.
No, I know, but shell feels like it looks like. Well, no, it looks. Let me see. No, that's stone. Yeah.
That's all stone.
Wow.
Y'all, I might get up and weigh this, but look at the little pieces in the middle.
Oh yeah, the rhinestone little balls. Yeah.
Look how big that. This is like Wilma Flintstone.
That is Wilma Flintstone. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Look at this, and it has a beautiful
toggle
little
class.
toggle. Look how long that is, though.
Well, you need it to be that long. You don't just slip out.
Lord, it's a neck. Look, it's a neck workout.
Okay.
I'm literally gonna weigh this. Hold on. It's out there.
It's chunky. Mm.
Now, I mean,
I like it though.
I love this. You see these little flecks that are in there?
Mm-hmm.
Is that natural?
The flex in it, yeah. See, I thought it looks like faux branch coral, but the way the pink ones look, I'm pointing at the camera like I can touch it, like I can touch the necklace.
These?
Yeah, those look like natural stone. The red does look like maybe a faux coral, or it could be another stone.
It's a stone.
Stone, yeah. I wonder what kind of stone it is. The pink could be agate because agate comes in all kinds of different colors.
I love the little flecks in there.
Mm.
But my arm is getting tired holding it up. Y'all, I'm gonna weigh that. Look how pretty that is, though. So, well, like Dolores, something like this. I mean, you almost can't do this. I mean, I guess you could in a live sale, but I mean, this is just so big. Now, it'd have to be somebody that knows jewelry, knows stone, knows whatever.
It could be like red tourmaline. I don't know. Tourmaline's kind of got translucent a little bit, so I don't know what it is.
I mean, this is thick.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Southern Mermaid says, I think it's faux branch coral. It says aloha, they say. Yeah, it is, y'all. And this is just, I did a video that dropped on Friday, and I did like 20, 25 pieces. This is another 15, I think 15 pieces, or 15 or 20 pieces. Y'all, so great. I have 130 more pieces to do. So, Dolores, this one, holy Toledo, I'm going to say that this one is going to be 22 inches.
Mm-hmm.
So what stone did you say this is?
I think the pink might be a pink agate. The red, I don't know. The red,
so Southern Mermaid is the faux branch coral. It's cold like a stone, and it's cold like a stone, and it is very thick and heavy. So would that be like a faux branch coral? She said they make it out of another dyed coral in Asia.
Oh.
It's meant to be a statement piece. You there wear that. Well, first of all, I hope you did your neck exercise. So you looking
Yeah,
at it?
yeah, it does look like fake coral, but it's made out of something. It's probably, honestly, howlet, because
It's what?
what they call howlet, because howlet is a natural um stone, naturally occurring stone, but it's easy because it's a little more porous. It's easy to
Uh-huh.
it's easy to dye it. The way you can tell is if you get like, and they do it with turquoise. So a lot of times, 80% of the turquoise out there is probably fake. It's probably howlet, dyed howlet. And the way you can tell is you can get like a little Q-tip and a little bit of fingernail polish remover and rub it. And if the color comes off, it's a dyed stone.
Okay. Y'all hold
Now,
on. I'm gonna
yeah.
put it on the scale. So talk amongst yourself.
Now, I mean, not that howlet's howlet's a natural stone. It's just that it's I think it's a lot. So there is a scale of hardness of stones, and uh the hardness of a howlet is, I think it's a Moss test, and the howlet is 3.5, where real turquoise is 5.6, so it's a little softer.
It is 11 ounces.
Ooh, dang.
I'm over here holding this up like I did a workout.
I mean,
Tammy says you will do well in a live sale. From what I'm seeing, people buy from $6 to $30 range. That's
yeah.
good to know, because I don't think, other than a brooch, I've really ever sold any jewelry.
Yeah, like, and Leanne says they do dye agate as well. It could, yeah.
So what do you price something like this at?
I mean, it's big. I love it. I mean, I would pay 20, 25, honestly, for it because of the natural stones in it.
Yeah. So for me, I'm a small channel, blah, 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 but I've got to move the stuff. So if I started
Right.
at 20.
I mean, I think I personally would, that's me, but if you want to move it, you could do 15 to 20.
Okay.
It's such good piece. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
y'all, it is coming. And I may have to just do, yeah, she said she was thinking 25 too.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all's feedback, because I mean,
It's good. Yeah.
I can't know everything. Okay, let's do the last big no, I would say that's the last big piece, but okay, this totally me. Totally me. My mother is going to love this. Mom, if you're still watching, you probably already claimed this.
Oh, wow.
Now, girl, we got to clutch our pearls.
Clutch them.
And I mean, this is like a twist. You see that there's some big strands, some smaller strands. It is braided.
Oh, yeah.
So see how it's twisted?
Mm-hmm.
This is also probably close to 10 ounces.
They're probably glass pearls because there's so many of them.
Oh, yeah, maybe. But I mean, it does have a little lobster claw clasp right there. See how they're faceted?
Are the pearls faceted?
No, like they're faceted to this middle piece.
Oh,
So they're
faceted.
all,
Yeah.
each like attached, rather, maybe a better word. They have these little pieces. Oh, Mom says that's hers. Okay, great. I told you, us Southern girls, we love our pearls. Now, Mom, you're gonna have to work out to wear that.
I want to see your mom in that if she does.
Girl, she'll wear it. She will wear it. She will probably put like a collared V-neck shirt from Chico's on.
Oh, yes.
And she will have it with her little earrings. You won't be able to tell her nothing. But okay, so let's see. Without the extender, because there is an extender on here of about, it's 3-inch. So let me do it. Let me do it with the extender, because for the love. 20 inches.
Okay.
So, because this is 10. So this is 20 inches of glass multi-strand pearls. Oh, that didn't work. Right? Wouldn't it? Go, Mom, go, they said. So it's 20-inch multi-strand glass pearls.
Mm-hmm.
necklace. And if we were not donating it to my mother who gave birth to me, so she really owns everything I own. And so what would I be pricing something? Because it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strands.
I would do that at 18 to 20 or 16 to 20 for sure. But
Okay.
it's such, I mean, it's just, you so many strands. It's such a good piece.
Yeah, I mean, this is just, you would die if you, there are boxes and boxes of this stuff. And I'm like, yeah. So Mom, when you wear this, they want to see a picture and let me post it on Instagram. Because they want to see you in this. I'm telling you, she ain't got no problem sporting that in her golf cart with her dog Lucy riding to get them ice cream.
And Lucy needs a little matching one too.
Lucy Bella. Okay, let's do something easy because my arm hurts from hanging up all the 40. Like, now that I've worked out. She says this is a Zhu Long Ing 1990 signed. It's Jiu Long. That's what she's written here. Does anybody? She said making dinner in her Instapot. Does anybody know this name? She has Juilongxing 1990s.
It's a necklace.
Here's what it is.
Oh, a bracelet.
It's a bangle bracelet. Do y'all call this, Dolores, do you call this a snap bracelet or just a bangle?
I'd say it was a snap bracelet, but a snap bangle bracelet.
How beautiful for Easter, y'all. Look how beautiful that would be on with your Easter best.
That's
pretty.
Not heard of them, but they not cheap.
They're not. Well, see, she's done most of the work.
Well, I mean, they go between 15 and 30.
Okay.
And it looks like it's an enamel piece.
This is what it looks like. It looks like enamel to me, but how beautiful this
That's pretty
would be for Easter. Oh, yeah, and it's got little diamonds in the center of the flower.
Oh, those are pretty.
Not diamonds, but you know,
rhinestones,
gold tone. This is beautiful. Now, so this would be a church piece.
That would be.
And see, it is cut out. So what do you call that when you see how it's cut away right there?
Almost like it's not a filigree, but because filigree is something else, but just cut out filigree. No, it wouldn't be filigree because filigree is
so
tiny.
This is a 2.5-inch enamel, gold tone with cut out. That's what I'm saying. And then I'm going to put the name that she put, Giulongxing 1990s. And it says
Kelly got it reticulated. That's
reticulated. Oh, good word.
Because we don't know our words today. We got holes in it. It's cut out. It's cut out. That's agreeing too.
Okay, so it does have a signature. Hold on. I know y'all are not going to be able to see that. It is right. Let me get my fat fingers out of the way. You see it right here underneath my fingernail, that little round circle?
I see the little
That's
circle.
where the signature ends.
Wow.
Thanks, Southern Mermaid. I'm gonna scratch this out and put reticulated.
Remember the fancy words, fancy it up.
So you said between 15 and 30.
Yeah.
So if I started it at 20, because see, I'd go 15 and 30 is 45, divide by 2. Okay, we round up to start at 20.
Yeah.
See, for me, I don't know. I just think, now I do like it. I'm going to say that's an Easter piece for us. That would be an Easter piece.
Yeah.
All right. We just have a few more. Let's do this one because I did say Dolores got this piece because it's her payment for helping me. But look, bam.
Yes, kitty cat. Ooh, the tail. So good.
Now this is just that what do you call that? And you buy it. You can buy this like in the individual strands
of rhinestones. Yeah, little rhinestone diamante strands.
Mom said we look like we're playing charades. And it has a long It has a long safety C-clasp pin, but it does have red. Look at the little necklace moves.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
And then it has little green eyes and a little black nose.
Love it.
And this sucker is okay this 3 inches from here to here.
Oh, wow.
And then the tail is another inch and 3/4.
Wow.
So we're looking at like 4 3/4 inch. But look how cute.
The face.
But I love that this has moving parts. This has moving parts, and down here has moving parts. And remember, I told you on the back, because my friend gave me a loop, Dolores gave me a loop, so I at least look like I know what I'm doing. My daddy had loops, y'all. My big daddy had loops. It says copyright. OTC. That's what it says. It has the copyright, and then it says OTC in capital letters. Dangly bits. Yes, we have dangly bits and moving parts. So this one. But I mean, how cute is that?
They've got some other ones that are just amazing. But before you say you're going to give it to me, hang on. Let's just see.
Dolores, at this point doesn't matter as much as you've helped me. I mean, I can't pay you because I work for the school system.
Oh, actually, they'll go for that much, so you're right.
It wouldn't matter. I'd still send it to you.
I was trying to look at like the
dangly bits. That's my favorite. So I mean, so what would you put something like this at? It's very blingy.
Oh, I would sell that in my shop for about, well, because animals sell really well here. Animal brooches sell well, so probably 14 to 15 in my shop.
Now, if you want to sell it, that's fine. But if you want to be the talk of the town, you do whatever you want with it. Like whenever I send somebody, Southern Mermaid says, Mr. L. Page says, start $20 easy. Yeah. Southern Mermaid said 35.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, it's mine, so that's all.
And they were like, she says, I don't care. So I did tell her when I saw that piece, I was like, no, I got to give that to Dolores. She has helped me so much, y'all don't even know. And then she says, depends on your audience. Yeah. All right. Yeah. This one says it's another chunk bracelet. Now, this is Beverly's. That's my mama. That's her. This is her favorite color. It's a signed ABS Alan Swartz. She has 35 to 40.
Oh, okay.
Look at this bracelet.
Oh, that's good. That is really good.
They said they'd sell it on eBay for 35, but it's so Dolores. Leanne, this is just honest. I mean, I would try to put on airs for y'all, but that's too much work. But look at the colors. So we got some topaz, we got some hot pink. And then it looks like there's a turquoise and purple. These are purple. Oh, isn't that fun? Now, see, this is smaller. I can tell you because look, my wrist is really small. It's the only thing on me, but that's small. But look, that's a chunk.
I love it. I'd like it with some other gold bangles on either side. Oh, they would.
Now, see, I couldn't wear this because I'd be like, I'm hot. Get off of me. I don't even wear a watch. She said never heard of that designer. Looks newer. She said Alan Swartz, and she says it's signed ABS, and there is a mark ABS. Mom says that peridot and topaz, our birthstones. Well, look at there, Mama. But that's pretty. I love the color. Now that would be enamel, right? When it looks like shiny spray paint.
Yeah.
Speak furniture and paint with me. I'm your girl. Y'all want to talk furniture, repurposing furniture, how to, safety it up and all that? Yes, I'm your girl. Bring out this fancy stuff that you can't get dirty. I don't know. I better ask Dolores. All right. So this is what we have. Do we have any price range?
I think
gold tone.
She's not far off. but she said 35. Now, if you're doing a live sale, you may not be able to sell it for 35, but I'd say 15 to 25.
Yeah. So I do take them
It's
to
a
my
good
shows.
piece.
I do take stuff to shows, but I only do 3 shows a year now.
Right.
Takes
You
3
can't hang
weeks
on
to do
to
them, but okay, this I know is a Chico's piece. Now that I have mom's attention. Chico's. I know that because it says it on there. It has the little tag that says Chico's right here, the little signature tag.
Yeah.
That says Chico's.
Wow. That is.
Now, I'm going to be honest. I mean, it's cute and it's going to be cute on somebody else. Y'all do not see me wearing that. I cannot spray paint furniture and stuff in that. Go outside and pull weeds because I went to check the mail. You just can't.
You'd be getting it caught up and everything, bending down.
So I really do like that.
I like the pendant a lot. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, almost like a hammer. It's got a little hammered effect to it.
Yeah, like hammered metal.
And Chico's jewelry is not cheap unless you can get like a really good deal on it. This feels like a satin braid.
Okay.
That feels like a satin braid rope. So, I mean, I don't know. And it's, I guess do I do from the pendant or no, just to the collar?
Just the collar part, because the pendant's going to hang no matter what size the.
All right. With the extender, I'm going to call it, 8.5.
So
Yeah.
16 and a half.
Just chalk paint this. It'll be pretty. I can chalk paint it, distress it. It'll be gorgeous. Mom said, take that off. She's like, take that off. No, ma'am, Sam. So, I mean, it's a really pretty piece. I don't know if I've ever bought anything out of Chico's unless mom bought it for me and sent it to me. But yeah, it looks very Art Deco. But again, if you dress up like this every day for work, people, not everybody had kindergartners or kids in a specialized program. We couldn't wear earrings, necklaces, or anything. They were all choking hazards. So, yeah. But yeah, I love it. It's a little funky piece. But if you are corporate America, you're going to dress like this every day.
I mean, I don't dress like that in the lab. I can tell you that.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of turtleneck beauties here. But I mean, I think that this would be so, and I can see it with a jacket, like a jacket. So I have no idea what to put that at. A Chico's piece?
I don't know anything about Chico's jewelry. So.
Yeah, I'll have to does anybody buy Chico's jewelry? Because that's kind of where it came from. And I would kind of price it like it was their clearance sales.
Yeah, that would probably be.
All right, here's a big piece. I would never wear this. It's a ring. Now, my mom's friend, Janet, would so wear this. Look at this. Mom said she would wear that necklace from Chico's with a black top out to lunch.
Oh,
okay. Southern Mermaid says 20-ish.
Yeah.
But look at this. Now, I do not have time. Now, I'll do my nails, y'all, but I'm not wearing all this. Look at that.
I like it.
And it's adjustable, so it's not.
Oh, okay. Adjustable. Yeah.
There's a piece. There's a number and a name in the bottom, but I can't see it. But see, it's adjustable because it has to be. Even if I put it on my little crooked finger, I don't really like to because, well, yeah, it would get caught on everything. Can you imagine?
I would probably hit myself in the eye with it.
Can you imagine teaching first grade with this, Pam? Your kids wouldn't get anything done all day.
And they also wouldn't go anywhere near you with your knuckle duster there.
They would be so enamored with it. So is this something that you would do in a grab bag?
Yeah, I would put that in
This is flat, by the way. So what'd you call that? Cabochon?
Mm-hmm.
If it's domed at the top and flat?
Well, it doesn't. No, if it's flat on the bottom and the cabochon could be flat on top, but it's flat on the bottom as well. It's
flat on the bottom and faceted at the top.
It's cabochon. I'd call it cab.
Yeah, sort of the mermaid said, I am blinged. girl, I couldn't. I'm not doing that. So,
Nancy would
and
wear it in a heartbeat. Go on, Nancy.
I don't know, Barbie. I ordered a ring sizer because there were so
Oh,
many
I have one.
rings, but I was going to say, let me hold it. You said I have a ring holder. I was just about to say, well, let me hold it.
Okay.
Duh.
Although my ring holder is in letters.
Oh, and so
Yeah.
I did order one because there's so many rings. And this is another one that is just,
Oh,
I mean,
see,
it's,
Nancy's saying they were adjustable to get over your gloves. You know, when he was fancy back in the day, had the gloves.
now let me tell you about this one. I like this one. It's metal, but look how blingy. It's a
Ooh,
little subtle.
that's a
And
hard
look
job.
on the inside. See how it has some, like, I call those bumpers. That's not the real name.
That's to make the ring. To make the ring smaller.
And it keeps it from rolling over.
Oh yeah, rolling around. Yeah.
Now that is not bad.
I like it.
I could wear that with these earrings and I could be a happy girl. Now this one is not bad, and it's smaller. I'm going to tell you it's small. I have pretty small fingers except for that one. But that I have pretty small fingers. I'm going to say I'm like a 7, maybe on a puffy day a 7. So, but it's metal. I really like that.
I like it.
Oh, have fun, Barbie. Sell everything
Girl,
today.
girl.
I don't know that it needs to be polished. What do you call it when it's that dark?
Gunmetal.
Yeah, gunmetal. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
I think it's gunmetal there. But I mean, this one is fun. So
I do like that. Yeah,
I can see selling this in a live sale.
Yep. I'd say.
So what do you do that? What do you do for rings? You have to know the size
A
first.
ring sizer. You honestly have to have a ring sizer.
Yeah.
Can't say I kind of think it is. Like I have a ring sizer, but then
wait.
the UK ones are letters. That's how we size rings.
You see that it has topaz stones on the side?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty.
So it's bling here and then like a topaz. Oh, I didn't notice that.
Oh, that's pretty. I'd say I don't know, 13 or 15 for sure.
I say started at 12.
Okay, there you go. You got it.
Because I have to just think that I don't know anything about it. I still have the gloves I can wear a ring over. Sometimes I go to church with my neighbor and she is African American. Do not walk in church without a hat and gloves on the holidays. Oh no, ma'am.
That's so nice.
Oh no, ma'am. Not in the South has really gotten away from it, but
Yeah,
it used to be. That's what my granny lived across the street from a church, and the hats and everybody that came out of there, mainly on Easter. But so this one is just now see, I like this. This is it's a stretch bracelet. It's an elastic bracelet, but the gold and black, that's about as fancy as I'm gonna get.
it's so easy to put on though. That's the great thing about the elasticated ones.
So, but I like the black, and because you can wear it with just regular gold hoops or something. It's not too long because then it gets caught on stuff. But I really like that. So, see, I would probably start this at something like 8.
Yep. I agree. Agreed.
And it's a cloth, not a plastic, and it's double strand.
Yeah. That's good. That it's double stranded. Yeah.
So, is that considered enamel?
It looks like it could be I don't know. It could be acrylic. I don't know.
How do you tell the difference? Oh, that's like a plastic sound.
Yeah. So it's acrylic. Yeah.
Okay, acrylic. Let me write that word down because I won't forget. I won't remember it. Acrylic. Okay. All right. And I only have 2 more pieces, y'all. Y'all are so fun.
I know, y'all. And I love everybody, like, giving their ideas and what they know about it. It's so good to see everybody's comments. I love it.
Yeah, I love stretching.
I'm learning too. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm not the expert. I know a lot about it because I deal with a lot of jewelry. But I love seeing everybody's comments. I love it.
And help. That's why I said let's go live, because you're going to help me. I know
here's the thing. A lot of these people are going to purchase in live sales. So they're like them telling you what they would expect to pay for something. That's good because that's your customer base telling you what, and I like that. I do. I think it's great.
It isn't like an onyx color, but it's really plastic, Mom. And see, this is pretty too.
Oh
Now, see,
yeah.
I'm okay with these colors. These are very earth tone, subtle. It's got a little bit of faceted there.
Are they glass?
I'll wash that off, y'all. Yeah, these are glass. The round ones are plastic. These are glass. These are glass, faceted ones.
Uh-huh.
This is like a
Oh,
acrylic or something.
it's acrylic? Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe not. You hear that?
Yes, it's like
I'll wash it off.
it could
I
be a
won't do
glass
that.
pendant.
But look at
That
look
one.
at my mom's like, oh geez. I can hear her now. Oh geez, Bat. But you
Yeah.
see the little piece at the bottom
The head
that
pin. Yeah.
goes, it keeps it from falling off.
Yeah. They call it head pin.
A head pin.
That's the head pin's probably through there, looped, and then they've looped the head pin onto or they attach the head pin with the loop onto the necklace.
And it's not long. I'm gonna say, let's see. I'm gonna say 18 inches, no extender.
Oh,
So it's gonna hang like my chain.
like cross, yeah.
It's pretty short.
It could be a black pendant, a black glass just pendant. It may not be necessarily. Does it feel heavy? Like
Yes.
heavy? Okay, well, it might be stone.
No, Mom is like, oh geez. Now, so I like this. I mean, it's just enough without being dressy.
Yeah, you could wear it with jeans, or you could wear
Yeah.
it with a dressy outfit for sure.
So this one, what did I say was 18? 18?
Yes, 18 inches.
18 inches glass. It's glass
Beads.
beads. And it's a necklace. And what would you say for that?
I would say anywhere from 12 to 14.
Yeah, she's saying a head pin.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's saying a head pin too. So we're gonna have some of these ladies on. Southern Mermaid and Leanne.
Yeah, Leanne said she used
You're
to
on for. You guys are gonna come on for the next round of 20. Don't worry, there's plenty for everybody. Golly, y'all, this is only some of it. All right, I'm finishing with the brooch. I'm gonna say it is reticulated, like a lace. Is that what reticulated means? Like a lace?
Articulated.
It's a twofer. Dolores taught me it's a twofer. It is a pendant or a brooch.
Oh,
Isn't that like lace or reticulated?
it's like a filigree almost. That is.
God, make up your mind which word.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
I learned one word. And she's like, oh no, it's filigree. Look, people, look. If you haven't seen the video where I was like, look at this beautiful ring. It's so big. Dolores is on live and she goes, that's not a ring. And I'm like, yes, it is, Dolores. You slide it on right here. And I like it because it's really long. And she was like, that's a lipstick holder. And I'm like, no, it's not. And then the light comes on and we're live. And I flip it up. I'm like, oh, there's a mirror. I'm like, it's a brand new day. It was truly a blonde moment. You know, you would never know that I have 4 college degrees. And I'm going, it's a ring, Dolores.
But look, I was like, okay.
Look how pretty. I love it. It's my favorite piece. Help me, Lord. Okay, so filigree with black and red and white.
That's beautiful.
Okay, reticulated. Look at Nancy trying to help my dumb self. Reticulated is usually used referring to porcelain.
All right, Miss Nancy. See, this is good then.
This is why we use this. Yes. Is why we use this community. So it does have the backing on it, rollover safety clasp, but ding, 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 ding. It also has the pendant loop.
Yeah. See, that I love stuff like that because it's so.
Leanne, were you there for that? It was so embarrassing. But you know what? You gotta own you gotta speak your truth and own yourself.
She's gonna wear it as a ring.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wear it as a ring. I don't care. It was beautiful. Orange, it's beautiful. But I love that. I love the colors. It really is Carolina colors. So if you are a South Carolina Gamecock, like that's Let me
Oh.
just say that that is the mascot for the University of South Carolina. Don't get excited. The University of South Carolina mascot is the Fighting Gamecocks. Our school colors are burgundy and black. So it's like a red and black.
Mm-hmm.
This would be for the ladies auxiliary alumni that you, yeah, I know.
Look at Southern Mermaid.
I know, girl, I know. I would tell y'all, but my mama is in the chat. And I would tell you, so let's just say the University of Southern California were the Trojans, and we played them, and we were the Cocks, the fight. And we have t-shirts that say "Go Cocks." So
I
that
have
was
a
a fun
t-shirt just
game.
because it says that.
That was, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. UGA is also red and black. Leah said, that's the moment I fell in love with you. You're okay being dumb. All right. So I do like this. So when it's a twofer, you said that's what you told me.
Twofer, a duo. I'd say a duo. I wouldn't say twofer because then you're like implying, I don't know. Duo, brooch, pendant.
You and your big words.
I'm just. I know, Beth. I want those shirts too. Can you get us some? Mom, can you get us some of those shirts?
Y'all, and you know what? So, okay, a funny story is we had a young guy, a friend of ours who had a young son, and he was dying. He was like, I have got to have a Go Cock shirt. That's the funniest thing ever. But where I'm from, that's serious business. Like we shout it. We see each other on the street. We wear it, Yeah. So, oh, look at Southern Mermaid. Say it, enhancer.
Maybe is that what she's calling the two for one?
So it's an enhancer, meaning it's two. Not that kind, Jessica. Okay, garnet and black. All right, so we're going to call it, it's a brooch. I got that part. With red, clear, and black gemstones.
I would say glass gemstones because they're not gemstones. They're glass. You don't have to do that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're glass.
Okay. And now I have to wipe all this down because I've now licked
It's licked everything. It's hers.
You cannot take some people nowhere. Oh, yes. I have a Go Cox tee I got at Williams Bryce. Southern Mermaid, are you from Columbia? Oh, Mom's going, ack. What do we call this? What do you call it? Filigree?
Yes.
And then, let's see. Southern Mermaid did the fancy word enhancer. Now, look, you have good words. All right, so what do y'all price it at? What do you start it at?
Oh, that I would sell it anywhere between 10 and 14. Even maybe 15 because of
I'm hearing started at 12.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, Lord. Myrtle Beach area, Murrells Inlet. Ah, fun.
Oh, we'll see next time you go.
Oh, so Southern Mermaid is saying started at 10. You'll probably get, or straight price 12. So actually we go to Murrells Inlet all the time because Mom, what's the name of that restaurant that we like to eat that sits on the little inlet? Not Murrell. I know it's Murrells Inlet, but what's the restaurant over there that we go? I go home every summer, and one of the caveats to that is I have to go to Myrtle Beach. It's just like a cleansing of the soul. And we always go to the restaurant that's in Murrells Inlet. And so we pass Murrells Inlet to get to Myrtle Beach, and then not Drunken Jack's. What is it, Mom? It has the big shark in the front of it. It has the Wicked Tuna. There it is. That's it. We go to Wicked Tuna. And then we go into the traffic, as Mom calls it, and we go into Murrells Inlet. She says we shop at Inlet Queens, at the Marsh Walk. Yes, we do. So, y'all, we emptied our bucket. We emptied our bucket. And I want to say thank you so much for y'all's help. I'm not kidding that we're doing it again. Yeah. And we're doing it live, but I'm having some of you people on.
I know, for sure.
Because at least there'll be Well, I mean, that means more people will be making fun of me live, but
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, there's power in numbers, right? There's power in numbers.
Exactly.
So we did what, about 15, 20 pieces?
Yeah.
I have a good start. I only have 130 more pieces to go. I'm exhausted. Plus, I already had a bucket of stuff that I had picked up. So another one of these that is overflowing. Because remember when I Marco Polo'd you and I went to the place and they had that whole tray of brooches. And she was like, get this one, get this one, get this one, get this one. I was like, do I need that many? She was like, yes, you do. I ended up with 9 brooches. 9 brooches.
Many brooches, though. Can one have too many?
I have a lot of brooches. So, yes, I definitely will let you know. I'm going to send me a message on Instagram or email me your contact information. And because we'll schedule it up in April for us to do a whole nother live group. And we'll have you on there and you girls can help me price the rest of this because I don't know. I honestly don't know. So I appreciate y'all's help. And Dolores, thank you so much.
You're welcome. It was so fun. Thank you.
Your payment is in shiny kitties. That's all I have. And we'll talk about other pieces. I mean, usually Mom gets first dibs, then Dolores, because she works for jewelry. I need to make you, that needs to be your merch. Will work for jewelry. That's your new merch.
That should be, that should be my merch.
It will, because you've been on the duo dive. They could have paid you with a brooch.
We'll work for the brooch. I'll be on the side of the road with the sign.
And then have a brooch logo right here and say we'll work for brooches and vintage jewelry. Yeah, love it. So thanks so much, y'all. I really appreciate y'all being here this morning. It was a lot of fun. If you're not subscribed to Dolores' channel, go over and do so. And she's on Instagram and she posts some really great stuff on Instagram. She participates in all kinds of stuff. And tell us what you have, because aren't you having a live sale?
Yes, I'm having a live sale next Saturday, the 19th at 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m.
Jessica put it in the chat.
But yeah, Jessica put it in the chat because I know what I'm talking about. It'll be live from the UK. Jessica, who's in the chat, Thrifty Shutterbug, and I will have a live sale from the UK. The great thing about that is we live down the street from each other, so we can combine shipping. So
look, Tammy's like, do it again next week and sell. That's what everybody wants. Look, you saw something you want. You just heard me price it. Email me. I get it to you. But yes, there is going to be several pieces of jewelry in some upcoming sales, because Dolores on the side I'm like, what is this? She was like, she now just knows it's $12, $15, $30. She's like, don't even try to explain it to me anymore. But I do have some live sales. But you have your first YouTube live sale.
My first YouTube live sale next Saturday. And me and Jessica from the UK. I know it's scary, but it'll be fun. Fun. And then next Sunday I have a live haul with Beth, Carolina Princess, Sweet Treats and Pretties. So you come and hang out with us there. I will have some jewelry. It'll just be like a haul, like a regular haul, vintage haul.
So the video that comes out on Friday before next Sunday is the shop along for the things that we're going to haul on Sunday. It's the only smart thing I've done so far. But I figured, hey, we'll do it. But that way they can watch the shop along and then they can see what I got on Sunday on your channel. So that'll be really fun. I don't have my social, so let me see. I know that Tuesday I'm going to be on Michelle Comfy Cozy Living's channel. I'm super excited about that for a live sale. Then Thursday is St. Patrick's Day. It's my granny's birthday. It would have been her birthday. I'm doing a You're Lucky clearance sale. You're in luck clearance sale. So it is a clearance. I have a whole box of stuff.
Is it a live sale?
It's a live sale.
Okay, cool.
So Michelle's is a live sale Tuesday, and then Thursday is a live sale. And I'll actually be combining those shippings, because sometimes in a clearance sale, when things are $1 or $2, the shipping outweighs that. So I'll combine both of those sales. And fun. Then I'm with you for a live haul on Sunday. So Sunday. Yeah, Yes. But if you ever see something that you're interested in, email me. I am going to be reaching out to people because we have more jewelry to go through. We were going to do next Sunday, we were going to do another jewelry with Christine, but she was not able to do that. So we turned it into a live haul. So that video that just posted on Friday says that we're going to meet on Christine's channel for another round of this, because Christine has been, if you haven't followed Christine at Side Street Market, she's been getting huge jewelry lot bags, and she's been hauling them and going through them. So we were going to each do like 10 pieces, but she's not able to make it. So we just turned it into a haul. And then I'll be contacting Leanne and all kinds of people, Southern Mermaid, and we're going to do, y'all about to be put to work. I'll have to pay you with shiny things too. So thanks so much, y'all. I appreciate you sticking in with us and helping us in the chat. That was a lot of fun. We loved it. So as I always close out with, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye-bye.
Bye.